Hi, Linz. Hi, Leo. Finally feeling better. Hi. Hi, Alexis. Hi. I didn't want to smoke on the camera. Hi, Lucerne. Hi, honey. Hi, Lost Found. I must have had a virus. I'm doing better. Hi, Cranky. Cranky. So I can either do your minis now, today, on this live, or you can do it in private on the Zoom with me. Your choice. Let me know. Let me know or let my mods know. Finally feeling better. Thank you, Jesus. Ellie and Lucerne. Hi, Blue Sapphire. I love that because that's my birthstone. Love Sapphire. Blue Sapphire. Love it. Hi, Michelle. How are you, Michelle Kelly? I'm doing much better, yes. Had a couple days I was sick. I'm better now. Much better. Thank you, Jesus. Lots of fluids. Hi, BB. Lots of rest. Finally feeling better. Finally. I miss you too, Beeps. I haven't talked to nobody. I've been sick to my stomach and I don't know what was happening, but I feel better. I feel better now. And I got up early today. You don't even believe this. I think I was up by 6:30 this morning. Buttons was already fed and walked by 8:30. It's like, what the hell? Because I had raccoons on my porch last night. I had to call the police and I had to call animal control. Mandeep, call them. Call them, Mandeep. Ain't nothing stopping you from calling them. Say, listen, I really want to get out of where I'm at. I need help. I just want to know how soon. Call them up. So the minis are 55, and the one question is 33. Oh my God, you do. And skunks. Yeah, we have raccoons, skunks, foxes. But these were up on my porch, literally trying to get in my door, these babies. Hi, Tammy. So I can do your minis right now on this live, if you prefer. Or I can call you and we could do a one-on-one. It's up to you because I made you wait. So if you want it private, you can. If you want to do it right here today, now live, we can. Otherwise, anybody else who didn't purchase a mini, they're 55 today. And one question is 33. And you could pay to either my PayPal or my Cash App. Thanks, Trees. I'm feeling better today. 100% better. 100% better. Sure, Beeps. Well, what time tonight? What time tonight? Because I go to bed by 9:30, so hopefully it's before that. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Lindsay. Good job. Cash App, you got it, Lucerne. Thank you, honey. Oh, you're in the office. It's up to you. I'd rather do them here. But you let me know, because I'll work with you. I'll work with you. Okay, BB. I'll do it here. Absolutely, Mama. Absolutely. All right, so I have Lindsay. No, I'm a liar. I have Tammy and I have Cranky. So Cranky was first on the chat. Cranky, you want your mini now? You want your mini now, Cranky? I am good to go. I ate breakfast. I had lunch. I just ate a lean cuisine. General Tso's chicken, lean cuisine. Hi, Les. How you doing? Finally feeling better today. Thank you for your prayers and your energy. Leslie sent me Reiki. Thank you, Reiki. Thank you, Leslie, for the Reiki. Thank you, Leslie. Powerful freaking Reiki from Leslie. And I got Lucerne. Okay. So, it's Brittany. It's Tammy. It's BB. It's Lucerne. Brittany, Tammy, BB, Lucerne. Brittany, Tammy, BB, Lucerne. Oh, I love street corn. Jealous girl. Jealous girl. You got the best life. I want to come live with you. I want to come live with you, Leslie. You got the best freaking life. Best food, I swear. Texas got the best damn food. Now, some areas of Texas is bad weather all the time. But Leslie's is good. Yeah, you want to get a mini, so you'll go after Lucerne. So I got 4 people ahead of you. Let me shut that door for the dryer. Hold on. Ugh. Wait, did I clean the dryer? Wait a minute. Ugh. No, I didn't. You trying to have a fire here, girl? Alright, let me see. 2 seconds, you guys. Let me just make sure. Alright, 2 seconds. Turn the light off. Turn the dryer off. Other stuff to put in the dryer. Hold on again. Hold on a second. Oh boy. Forgot about that. Shoot. Hold on, you guys. I'm coming. Alright. We hang the towels up over the dryer. Over the shower. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Is Brittany here? Brittany? Brittany? Are you here, Brittany? Yeah, finally doing better. I had a Lean Cuisine General Tso's chicken this for lunch right now. And I had peanut butter and jelly for breakfast on toast. Finally feeling better, Tammy. Thank you. Finally. I was so hungry for days. I couldn't eat because I was so nauseous. I couldn't even talk. Because every time I went to talk, I was like, bleh, like that. I just kept gagging. I should have took some Zofran. I didn't realize I had it. Okay, Cranky. Cranky, you want whatever comes out, or do you want something specific, sweetheart, for your mini? So whatever comes out or something specific? Hi, Life of Destiny. So I'm doing minis for 55.55, or I'm doing one question for 33.33. Your choice. There's 5 people in line right now for the minis. Oh, nice, Tammy. Nice. Brittany, do you want... Brittany, type down here if you want general, or if you want whatever's coming out. Thank you, Nia. I love you. Thank you for all the energy from you, too. Trace, hi, baby girl. How you feeling? How did your results come out with your heart monitor? Okay? Everything come out well? They didn't find anything? Spirit said, hold on. Approach him. The Spirit said to you to approach him before they said don't chase. We want to know if there is someone, or if there's something I can do beside direct contact. Okay. All right, let me see what it says about how to handle the situation with O, okay? Communication with O. Yep, perfect. Okay, still feeling skips, though. Nobody gave you a result yet? I'd be calling their office. Oh, shoot. All right. So I have Cash App or PayPal, whatever works for you guys. All right. All right, let's see, Britt. All right, I want to see. Give me the energy. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Let me use my crystal to put me into where I need to be. So you guys can talk amongst yourselves for a second. I just need a minute. Just give me a minute. I got to do my meditation for a minute. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. So I always ask for the energy of the angels to come around. Now, mind you, archangels are extremely busy. If anybody tells you that they always have an archangel with them and that the Archangel Michael is reading for them and this one is reading for them, please don't believe them. Okay, but Archangel Michael, yes, can bring energy to you. Yes, it can help you to open up your third eye to be able to get messages through a higher realm. It is true. But God is the one who gives you the power, the ability to hear what you need to hear, to understand what you need to understand, to go in the direction you need to go in, to make the right choices and decisions. It is all from the higher power. Now, if you don't believe in God, maybe my channel is not for you. And that's your choice, and I don't mind, and I'm not upset. But understand that's where my energy, my power comes from. Besides my grandmother, I always have God in my heart and God in my mind and God in my life and God in my home, God around me, everything. Because without God, I can't do anything. And I mean anything. I can't be a grandmother. I can't be a mother. I can't be a friend. I can't be a guidance person. I can't be gifted. I can't be a medium. I can't be anything without God in my life first. So I just want you to understand, okay? And that you have an aneurysm. Did you say you have an aneurysm in your brain? Is it in your brain, are you talking about, or in your chest? In your heart. Okay, that's what I thought, in your chest. So you get it monitored quite often to make sure it doesn't change in size? Because normally they don't do any operations until it's a certain size, and then they'll take it out. Otherwise, they just watch it really closely. Is that what you're talking about? It got larger. Okay. So did your surgeon say they want to take it out? Because I definitely recommend, if it's at the size where they can take it out, to get it out. And then you'll be fine. Then you'll be fine. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Get it done as soon as possible. Because once it gets to a certain size, it is quite dangerous. So please, 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 get it taken out and speak to your doctor. Let them know you want to get it done as soon as possible. My guides tell me that you're going to be just fine. That like you'd be brand new, like brand new. So once you get rid of that emergency situation, because that is something that cannot wait, once it's changed in size, you may have to be on a blood thinner like me for a little while after, but I feel like you'll be okay. And your strength will be back. I get 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks to a month after your surgery to be in full recovery. So you'll be just fine, and that sending you prayers and love and light. But please get that taken care of. Don't put it off. Don't wait. Every day you wait is a risk. Every day you wait is a risk. I love you to pieces, Annette. Please keep me posted. Please text me if you have my number. Let me know how you're doing. If you need me to talk to you while you're at the hospital and you want to talk to me, you have my phone number. You can call me. All right? I'll definitely be here for you. Call me. If you need somebody to talk to, if you're just laying in your room by yourself and you're scared, call me. All right? Okay, you got my number, right? Because I love all of you to pieces. Listen, I may not know you face to face, and I may not recognize you on the street if I walk past you. But when you're here and I see who you are and I see your names and I see your pictures, I know who you are. And my heart is always here for you. I am not just here to make my dime. That's just not it. I am here to be here for you, to be part of your life, and to help you to get through whatever it is you need to get through. So please, Annette, make sure you have my phone number. If you need my number, please let me know now while I'm in the chat. Let me know if I think you have it. I'm pretty sure I have you listed in my contacts as well. But make sure, let me know right now, yes, you have my phone number. And I don't care what time, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you want to talk to me, I will get up. Trust me, I'll get up and have a coffee and a cigarette. Please call me. I will talk to you. Thank you, Life of Destiny. Thank you, Leo. We love Annette, right? We love Annette. Can everybody in here, I know there's not a lot of us in here, but can everybody in here send hearts? If you got an emoji heart, can everybody send a heart for Annette to help to strengthen her heart? Leslie, can you please send some positive energy? Leslie, can you send some positive energy, Reiki, please, Leslie, for Annette? Positive energy for her immune system to stay strong. Oh, thanks, Annette. So you have my number, right? Okay. Thank you, guys. Look at them. Look at them. See, Annette, we're all family. This is what I love. This is why I love this better than TikTok. This is why I love my YouTube. This is why I love my YouTube. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Life of Destiny. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, BB. Thank you, all of you. That's what I'm talking about. And now you're making her cry now. Nice, BB, nice. Really nice, not bad. Look at that. Oh, purple too. I love it. Send it, send it. Can anybody send anything green? Can somebody send something green? That's Archangel Raphael. Send some green colors for healing. Please, everybody, send some green colors for healing. Anybody find anything green? I don't care if it's a leprechaun. I don't care if it's a four-leaf clover. I don't care if it's a frog. Send something green, please, for energy. The Brooklyn Way. We're praying for Annette. She has an aneurysm in her chest, in her heart, and she has to get it taken out of. And we're praying for her right now, the Brooklyn Way. So please put up an emoji that's green for healing from Archangel Raphael. Thank you, thank you, thank you, BB. I love it. Oh, green and red, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, please. There's a message held for review. You can put the message up. I'm sure it's positive. Thank you, thank you. Look at all that beautiful, Annette. See that? We love you. We love you and only want the best for you. Oh, yeah, and we're all going to be right here waiting for you to come back on and tell everybody how you're doing. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you, girl. How you been, honey? My Brooklyn Way. That beautiful home she has. The Brooklyn Way has the most beautiful home. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Love all them prayers. Love all them candles. You lit so many healing candles. Beautiful. Ah, wow. She said, thank you, mods. Texas, hi. No, you're not too late for the special. And everybody's sending some healing hearts, green or red or purple, for Annette. Annette has an aneurysm in her heart, Texas, and she has to get a surgery. So it's like a blood clot in the heart. She has to get it taken out. So we're sending prayers. So it's 55.55 for a mini, and it is 33.33 for one question. All right. Annette, I put my email in the chat so you can send a picture so I can send Reiki every day. Oh, great. Leslie put her email in the chat. Leslie put her email in the chat. Let me see. Leslie. Nice to see you, Texas. Leslie, I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I think that was a message that had to be reviewed. Can anybody open up the message from Leslie that has to be reviewed? I'm not seeing it. It must be the one that said the view. I can't see it. I don't see that. I don't see it. Try it again, Leslie. Okay, Texas, you got it. Yeah, you didn't see it either, Beeps. All right, I'm going to do the list that's Cranky first and then Tammy. Just so you know, it's Cranky first. All right, Cranky. All right, so Cranky, let me just start off first before I get into O and everything else. A card came up for you talking about rest and reconsidered. Now, when I shuffled these for you, this may be talking about you wanting to change something, wanting to change your job, wanting to change your surroundings, wanting to change your lifestyle, something that you're dramatically wanting to change. Thank you. Thank you, Brooklyn. You guys add Brooklyn to the list for a question. So, Brittany, right now it's talking about rest and reconsider. So, reconsider maybe your approach to something. Reconsider the way that you're wanting something to come through. If you open yourself up, I'm not Leslie, sorry, I was reading the comments. Brittany, if you open yourself up, you're going to realize that what you're wishing for, manifesting, trying to bring toward you, what you're hoping for, is definitely coming in your direction. And really, there's not a whole lot that you can do about stopping it because it is already meant to be on your journey. This person, is meant to be in your life, one way or the other. Now, this also can have a leaning tendency, which means it can lean toward a friendship and it can lean toward a relationship, but it's definitely leaning toward open communication, which is a blessing. And then the next card came up, communicate clearly. So, listen, this is no coincidence. That's not a coincidence because I didn't even look down at the card. I didn't even look down at the card to see that. So it's like when it's saying rest and reconsider, Britt, it's talking about taking your time, honey. I know as bad as you want, and believe me, I know what it's like to want something really bad to come right away, but as bad as you want this, reconsider your steps. Reconsider your approach. So I understand Spirit at one point said, don't chase, don't follow, because men like to be the chaser. They don't like to be chased. They don't like when something's too easy for them. They'll tend to look at something else. So that's the point of that. Now, when it was saying to reach out and to communicate, just because you're going to reach out and reply or speak in a way of how you doing, something like that, or I was wondering what you were up to or whatever, or haven't talked in a while, hope everything's okay. Conversations, communication, and that mannerism is very general. It's non-persuasive. It's not being pushy. It's not trying to control them. It's not misleading them. It's not pressuring them. So that's what we're talking about when Spirit is trying to make you understand what they're meaning about communicating, reaching out, things of that nature. But I will also tell you, from what I'm hearing, is that no matter what you do, just staying friends with this person, it may take a little longer, but it still is going to come to you. Definitely has you on his mind. Let me just make that clear. Definitely has you on his mind. It's like sometimes you may be in the subconscious part of the mind. It's true because the High Priestess. But it's also, it's spiritual. There's, my internet goes in and out for some reason. For some reason, it's very spiritual. It's like, hold yourself and hold your morals up high. Hold your standards high. There is some type of mystery around O. And this mystery could be that there is another person around O. This person may not have full control over that situation where O is concerned. And it could be either a past relationship or something currently still going on that has been undecided or has been very unbalanced is what they're showing me. I feel like when O speaks with you, when there's communication where you're concerned, that is creating a balance because that's the King of Cups. That is giving an emotional balance, a spiritual balance. It also shows compassion. So this person is not just concerned about you, but this person is concerned also about your child. This person is very well-rounded. This person has a lot of tolerance. So I feel like this person would be very good around your daughter. Right now, I feel like it's showing me you with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that tells me that self-discipline is needed. It tells me, yeah, you might be feeling bored right now. You might be feeling stuck in your career or in that position. It might feel like things have been stagnant for quite a while, even where O is concerned. Like, it's been quite a while. Like, it's been a while. It's been a long time. And you're wanting this to get up off the ground and you're wanting things to move forward. But first, something has to finish. There has to be an ending, like the death card. We need the death card to come up. There has to be an ending, okay? There has to be an ending to the situation so that, in fact, a new beginning can start. So in order for him to come forward, oops, I dropped the card. In order for him to come forward, I have the Five of Wands. It talks about competition. So it talks about this person. In order for him to come forward, we have to get rid of this competition. We have to get rid of this debate. We have to get rid of this conflict. We have to get rid of this territorial clashing sort of thing, because it's like, oops. It's like there's more here than meets the eye in their situation. There's more, hold on, my cards are flipped. There's more that meets the eye. And when I say that, hold on, this way you can see me. This way you can see me shuffling. There's more than meets the eye. Okay. All right. So with this card came out, Nine of Cups, just flew out of my deck while I was shuffling. Nine of Cups. It talks about wishes coming true for you. It talks about contentment. It talks about satisfaction, both emotionally and spiritually. It talks about having stability. When we talk about the Nine of Cups, it's all about stability, and cups are about love. So you are going to become stable in love. Again, we have to wait for, again, the Death card. We got to wait, hoping for the card to come out. And it's going to tell me if there's going to be an ending. Please show me, if you have the Death card, oops. If you have the Death card, if there's going to be an ending soon. So we're going to drop the dark card under the table. Okay, so there is happiness coming for you because it's the card that fell on the floor. There is happiness coming. You have the Sun card. There's going to be some vitality here. There's going to be something to celebrate here. Okay, but the celebration won't come till after the judgment is made, after the decision is made. And then what we have, hold on, what's the card that flipped over? There's a card that flipped over. That's dropped. Okay, so we have you worrying. We have the Four of Swords. We have you worrying, stressed out, kind of like wanting something. Hold on, this card's flipped. Kind of like wanting. Okay, that's not the Death card. Wanting something to change. All right. Hold on. Spirit, show me. Give me one more card, Spirit. Show me when. When is this? All right. When is this going to take place? So we have the Moon card, so it's not yet to be discovered when, in fact, he's going to be free and clear. No. Oops. Okay. Ugh. All right. When, in fact, he's going to be free and clear of the situation, but he is going to turn his back on the situation. He's going to walk away from the situation that he is in. That is definitely confirmed. That is definitely confirmed. But we don't have when. We don't have when. Hold on, I got another card flipped. Another card flipped is the Lover's card. So everything is telling me that what's coming is everything you're asking for. But I can't sit here and lie to you. I've tried very hard to make the Death card come out. And I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and I didn't get it. So, Queen of Wands. So, courage. You need to keep the courage, the confidence. Stay independent right now. Keep that zest for life that you have. Know that no matter what's going on right now, you know what? You may not have everything you want, but you sure have everything you need right now, okay? This person definitely thinks of you. This person definitely knows that You've been through a lot with a broken heart. I feel like this person feels your struggles. This person spends a lot of time by themselves as well. So, Brittany, just know that there is going to be a relationship being built between the two of you. I feel like you've already got some communication, not as much as you would like, but there is messages that are going to be coming in soon. So you can expect to hear from him. You are going to hear from him. That's coming. Can you tell me how soon she's going to hear from him? How soon she's going to hear from him? Can you tell me anything with this? Because I can't get that from my grandmother. So cards, can you show me a number of anything of how soon she'll hear from him? How soon? Ugh. How soon? Okay, 2. So you have the 2 of Cups that came up. So I'm going to take the number 2. So it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, that's when you're going to hear message from this person. It could be 2 hours. It could be February. We don't want to think that. But it is something to do with the number 2. So whether that's August 2nd, whether that is like I said, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. But with the number 2 is going to be a very good number for you. And that's going to let you know that he is definitely going to come around. He is going to communicate. Messages are definitely going to come in. And something's going to come in quickly. Because, okay, I just had that 2 times. And this card, here's my card. This card came in 2 times. Everybody knows that this card for me means somebody's coming in fast. Or you're going to hear from this very soon. So I'm going to guess it's somewhere between 2 days, 2 weeks. 2 days, 2 weeks at the most. I don't feel like it's 2 months. So within 2 days, 2 weeks, there should be some type of communication that comes through. No matter what it is, something's coming through. All right? Oh, I'm sorry, Lucerne. We'll find out what's going on. We'll find out. We'll find out, honey. Hold tight for me. Hold tight. Let's see what changed. Now, remind you guys that people do have free will. Things can change. Things can definitely change. Minutes notice. I've told you before, I've left this house and said I'm going to Chick-fil-A and end up going to Wawa. I don't even go to Chick-fil-A. But I left the house thinking I was going to Chick-fil-A. So that fast, it's just the way you can change your mind. Anybody can change their mind, okay? All right, you guys, so just hold on tight. All right, so after Cranky, you hold on tight, don't give up. So is he going to be communicating? So he is going to communicate and I can focus on other things. Yes. Yeah. Right now, focus on other things. Don't even worry about him. He'll reach out. You don't have to reach out. He's going to communicate to you. There is going to be communication coming that you're going to appreciate and enjoy. You're also going to have it's going to give you a clear sense that, yeah, this guy is interested. Yeah. He definitely, is interested. I'm not doubting that anymore. You're going to see. He's going to make something very clear to you. He's going to say something that's going to give you confirmation that, yeah, he does want to be with you. And, yeah, he does want to get to know you. Yeah. I am so hot, you guys. Let me, hold on one second. Do I have another shirt under here? Yeah, I have a tank top on. Hold on. I better not do it on here. Hold on. I forgot I got a tank top. Okay. Okay. I forgot I got a tank top on. It's getting kind of hot in here. Getting kind of hot in here. I ain't taking off all my clothes, though. I ain't doing that. Ain't that kind of show. All right. All right. So, who's up next? That was Cranky Tammy. Tammy, what would you like your questions on, please? I love you, Cranky. I love you. And text me as soon as he calls you or texts you. Let me know. Please let me know. Yeah, baby. Okay, Tammy, what does Spirit and Grandma want you to know? You got it. Let's work with Spirit first. Let's work with Spirit first. Let's see what Spirit says. Oh yeah, I'll take it. We'll take that. So Tammy, are you feeling kind of sensitive lately? Are you feeling a little bit more emotional than normal lately? What's going on, Tammy? And I see a big butterfly. Oh, twice. I'm going to take it. I see a big butterfly, Tammy. So there is a transformation. Spirit is letting you know that if things have been a little bit emotional lately, maybe a little more sensitive than normal, Yo-Yo, at least not hot and literally bothered. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, Yo-Yo. All right, so Tammy, have you been feeling a little bit sensitive or a little bit maybe either whinier or a little bit just feeling different? Are you feeling something different in a lower key vibration by any chance? It does sound funny, but it is the truth. You are right. Yeah, you are doing good. Yeah, you are doing good because you are in the middle of your transformation. Things are definitely working out in your favor. I didn't realize I my strap there. Hold on. Okay. Things are definitely working out in your favor for your highest good. If you get a chance, Tammy, do a meditation from YouTube, which is free, that'll do your chakra clearing. All right. Clear your chakras. That'll help to maintain your stability. That'll help for you to keep everything in alignment and maintain the balance that you need because you're waiting on results. You're waiting on communication. You're waiting on confirmation. You're waiting on contracts or a contract. There's going to be certain things that you may feel in your relationship, in your current situation. But when you do feel something that's uncomfortable or feel something that's putting you, and it's taking you out of a positive vortex where you're normally at with your energy being like here, and it's going to bring you kind of down to here, release it. Like whatever the situation is, like whatever maybe you're not agreeing with or whatever's not feeling like it should be that way or whatever you're just saying, I don't like what you said, or I don't like what you're doing, or I don't think that's a good idea, or whatever. Just let something go, release it. Be like, you know what? Not my decision. Not my circus, not my monkey. It's not my circus, it's not my monkey. So work on that. Work on that. Spirit also is talking about your listening skills have increased and improved. It's important to try to listen not to only what your partner is saying, but what they're not saying. That's the really best listener that you could be, is not hearing the words that somebody's saying, but hearing what they're not saying. Because that is where the key is. Yeah, definitely. Let me see. Oh, shoot. That fell. Okay. Take it. It says dream big with your heart. It's like something that you've waited for. Let love be your guide. Life's purpose is about to be fulfilled. Your life's purpose is about to be fulfilled. That is going to bring you a lot of happiness. That is going to have to do with marriage. That is going to be the fact that you are still and you have been overcoming many difficulties. You have faced challenges, Tammy, like a bull head on and said, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You used to live in sadness and isolation, and you have gotten yourself up to where now you're ready to receive the abundance. There's a new beginning. Again, this is about your job and career. This is a new beginning that's starting. There's also you loving the outdoors. I just threw the card back in by accident. I didn't mean to. See if it'll come up again. Yep. I just shuffled twice and there it is. So it came up talking about you loving the outdoors. Also, the outdoors, being outside does something to you. It kind of like rejuvenates your soul. It also gives you more steam to move forward. Continue to manifest the way you have been, Tammy. Continue to manifest the way you have been. Connecting with nature relieves your stress. It relieves your stress. I feel like you have gotten nothing but the truth from your partner. I feel like you're waiting on something, though. You're waiting for your partner to do something, to plan something, to take a step with something. It's definitely talking about your partner having ideas. Your spirit guide, that's great. Your spirit guide is definitely coming around you. And I feel like if you look into like a scribe, I want to say like a scribe. So if you pick something that's, I'm trying to see if I got something here in my house. So if you, yeah, I do. Hold on. Okay. So if you see this right here, and this is very dark, right? But it's very shiny. It's very shiny. So if you look into this like a scribe, you see how there's a reflection? You see how you can see like lights and everything in here? But if you look into this dark object, just like myself, it's no different than me looking into a crystal ball. You can look into anything that's dark and shiny like this. All of you can do this. You look into this and you see what it shows you. Now, sometimes it can show you your own reflection. You know, I can see myself in here right now. But if I'm meditating and I'm looking into this, I'm going to see other things. Spirit is going to show me things that I've been wanting to see or wanting to know. So whatever I'm asking the universe to show me, or God to show me it here. Let me see this in here. And I can look in here. I feel like you spend a lot of your days. It's like, I guess that's horizontal, right? Laying down, horizontal. A lot of your days are spent like almost laying down, whether you're in a recliner chair, whether you're laying in a bed. But I feel like a lot of your time is spent laying down. I also feel like some of your time is spent in a private room, like in your own area of the house, your own area. I feel like a table may be present, whether you're sitting at a table. I do feel like there's a window right to the side of the table. It feels like you're doing a lot of this. So there's a lot of typing. So whether you're reading something, researching something, studying something, I see a lot of typing that you do. But I feel like a lot of your time is either spent sitting outside, either on a step or a porch, because I see you always feeling like nature's all the way around you. So if you were in the house just looking out the window all the time, I wouldn't feel like nature was all the way around you. But because I see nature all the way around you, that means you're outside. So outside a lot, okay? So you can use that to help you to see something dark and shiny. It could be a vase. It could be anything that's dark and shiny. Can show you many things. All right. There may have been some grieving involved here, meaning grieving of a loss of something, loss of a job, loss of something that you were used to having, whatever that means for you. There's definitely was some type of grieving going on here, but I feel like you have overcome that challenge. All right, let me put these cards over here. All right. Okay. All right, Tammy. There is going to be abundance coming towards you. There is going to be success coming towards you. There is going to be something that is very helpful in advancement. There's something that's going to create an opportunity, and it's going to make you very comfortable. It is going to take a lot of discipline to maintain this position. I feel like you're frustrated with the delays. Something was taking a while. Do I go live? I am live right now. Hello? I don't understand, Jennifer. I am live. Hello? So, delays, frustration, holding off. You're feeling like somebody's holding off or waiting too long, or they should have responded. It's like feeling like you may have missed an opportunity. Something was taken away from your energy for a little bit, but you know, in fact, that with the Ace of Cups, you definitely have new beginnings that are on the horizon here. Something is coming towards you. It's going to be bringing happiness. It's going to bring joy. It's going to bring celebration. It's going to bring socializing. And I don't know if there's another pregnancy scare, if there was a pregnancy scare, if you're worried about a pregnancy scare, or if there's going to be a pregnancy scare, but I think you're going to be kind of like, are you sure? Yeah, I just feel like there's a scare that comes. There is other people competing for the same position in which you are applying, but I do feel because of you being familiar, because of you having communication and contact with these people, I feel like you are going to be the first chosen. The first chosen. Again, Ace of Cups. So, man, you're getting the aces like crazy. The Ace of Cups talks about love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition. Again, new baby. So when it says new baby, that's because I kept seeing a scare. But I also see marriage. Ace of Cups also talks about marriage. I feel like your knight is wanting to come in and make this offer. But he doesn't feel like he can make that offer without the ring. He'll say it. He'll say that he wants to do it, but he wants to make this peace offering with you with this ring. You're getting ready now. I think it's going to happen before the end of July, that you're getting ready now to enter into this new phase that is going to be very happy, that is going to put your life in a different perspective. It's also going to give you hope, and it's like everlasting security, balance. I don't see any more surgeries for you. And it's important, Spirit is saying, to spend quality time with the people that you love. Yeah, he is in love with you, Tammy. It has been better than it's ever been between the two of you. That is the karmic justice that comes through. That is your karmic justice. When I speak to Spirit, when I ask God for any messages that you need, it's first of all, it's kind of like the feeling that I get from God and that he's making me feel. And no, I'm not saying I'm speaking to God right now. That's not what I mean when I say this. So I get my energy from God's love and light, right? So it's like God is showing me that you have been more so into him and into what he can do for you. It's like you're appreciating God's energy, God's power. You're respecting it. It's brought you to so much peace. Your religion, or the way that you practice your religion, your beliefs, your religious beliefs, has brought you so much peace and tranquility. It's also helped to change your relationship to more than you ever thought it could be. I also feel like Scott is trying to implement this into his life as well. I feel like he's, a little, I don't want to say reluctant, but he gets a little hesitant. But I feel like he has attended church or has attended prayer. He has attended one way or the other. He has attended. And I feel like he felt a difference. I feel like he knew the power and he felt the energy when he was there. So that's a really beautiful thing, because he wasn't always into that. It was like he was embarrassed to do that, but he's not. You give him courage to do that. Spirit's also saying that you have so much to share, Tammy, and this is probably with your partner. There's so much communication that you'd like to say, but you're afraid of pushing something too hard. You're keeping respectful boundaries, but at the same time, it's like you're complimenting one another left and right. There is absolutely nothing wrong with your relationship right now at this point in time. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Yes, you are fearful, and they're telling me that you do worry. You know your strength and you know your determination for cleanness and sobriety, but you worry about your husband-to-be, your husband-to-be's strength. Sometimes you worry that he'll give in. But I think you've seen a change, and I think that between prayer and him being involved in prayer is what's made a world difference. He's been very careful of picking and choosing friends. He's been very careful of picking and choosing friends. It's like he's keeping himself with boundaries away from certain people. I'm really proud of him. He's doing extremely well. And I think he's looking different. It's like his face has changed. It's like it's the old Scott, the one that you used to know. Like you're seeing the old him. It's so familiar to you. So, I'm doing readings, Audrey. I'm doing readings, honey. Thank you for coming in. I'm just doing readings. Oh, you watched a movie about that last night. Very cool. Very cool. Trusting God. Oh, great. Can you send me the link or the name? I'm always looking for an inspirational movie to watch at night before I go to bed. All right, Tammy. So, employment or your employment status is about to change. Your finances are about to improve. I feel like there's already a blessing in the works. So whether you've already gotten communication or there was a message coming or you know when something's about to start, but it's like it's right here in front of you. It is literally right in front of you, this opportunity for this job. You've been waiting, 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 and I feel like it's just about to open up. Something's about to open up, or a schedule is about to be printed, or a letter's about to come, or an email or something of that nature. So be prepared. Be prepared. He does look healthy. That's what I said. You know, he's looking like the old Scott, you know, when he was clean and sober before, when he had some good time, and he's looking really, really great. Really, really great. And I feel like, you know, it's even a bigger turn on for you. It's like even you're liking him even more, like wow, wow, you know. Oh, look at my bags. I slept good. Except I got up real early this morning. That's probably why I need to go back to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I just didn't put no makeup on, so that's probably what's happening. I gotta get tired. It's so hot outside. The makeup just peels right off your face. The sweat's right off your face. There's no point in it. No point in it. Any other questions, Tammy? Any other questions? Spirit says you're on the right path. You've been doing all the right things, and everybody is so proud of you. Your guys are so proud of you. You have overcome obstacles that you never in a lifetime thought you could. You've made so many changes, but I feel like you need to... Oh, are you eating enough, Tammy? Are you eating enough? They want to know if you're eating enough. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's literally right here. Are you eating enough? So, thank you, Annette. Thank you. So, moderators, please let Audrey know that if she wants to get a reading, how she can do it. Questions are 3333. Readings are mini readings, which are 5555. And you can ask any question, and I will do a reading on that. You're eating? Okay. Because I want to make sure you're eating enough, okay? I just keep hearing like you're eating enough. I know your dinners are usually pretty good. Mornings might be a little bit light for you. Mornings might just be coffee. And I can't even fight with you on that because I do the same thing. But make sure you're getting something in for lunch, whether it's a fruit or some vegetables or a salad or some yogurt, something, okay? Make sure you're not skipping lunch. I don't want you to do just breakfast and dinner. Make sure you're putting something in the middle too, because you need to keep your body running smooth, and that will help. Any other questions for me, Tammy? Thank you, Lindsay, baby. Thank you, Lindsay, baby. What are the crows saying? Okay. You know, sometimes I feel like there's five of them, like a lot of them, like five. It's almost like they're on a line, like sitting on a telephone line, or they're in a line. But I feel like they're protecting. They're protecting and they're guarding. And I feel like they're warning you that life outside still hasn't changed. These crows are trying to let you know, too, that like the life you had before, the people you dealt with before, the things you did before, the way things used to be, all that is still there, and the outcomes will still be the same. You're not missing anything by not going backwards. Sometimes you may wonder, like, what if? Or you may sometimes even believe in your mind that I could do this or I could do that. But it's a huge risk, and the crows are like there to protect you, to keep you from going backwards, to keep you from like picking something up, right? It's like they're like, no, don't. It's like, you know what? That's your past now. That is nothing to do with who you are now and who you're going to be next month or next week or next year. They're showing that you're finally ready to bury something and be done with it. You've realized that the outcome is much better doing the right thing. It's much better. And you've seen that. But these crows are there for protection. They're there for protection. I also feel like they're also there to tell you that there's going to be an ending to something and a new beginning with something else. And I feel like that's about employment, about there's going to be an ending to this standstill. There's going to be an ending to not working. There's going to be an ending to disability. There's going to be an ending to being disabled, so to speak. It's like, no, all this is talking about a new beginning. And just like the card that you got in the beginning about transformation, all this is beginning to take place. So life is going to even get so much better. Oh, Annette, thank you. From my heart, Annette, from my heart. No jokes. No jokes, honey. Yeah, they're very determined. They're very loud. They're very determined. They're very physical around you. They know you communicate with them. It's like they know you see them. And they're like, we see you too. They know, it's kind of like them saying, like, we know you're watching me. You know, I know you're watching me. Or we know you're watching us. It's like, we're not going to hurt you. We're not here to hurt you. We're not even here to bring bad news. We're here to keep negativity and badness away from you. That's pretty much what they're saying. Thanks, Annette. I love, Tammy, you know, it's funny. Each one of you have a connection, whether it's with certain spirit animals, whether it's with nature, whether it's with water, whether it's with your cat, your dog, no matter what it is. I love the fact that everybody on here has something or someone, and when I say someone, it's cat, dog, people, kids, whatever, that you can see the answers to stuff there. You can see the answers to stuff. I can look, here, want to see something funny? Let me show you something funny. I can look at my chair. You see that chair with that has the wreath on it? I can look at that chair. And when I'm doing mediumship readings, I can see each person that I'm reading sitting in that chair. Every time. I can see them sitting in that chair. And I don't know if I see them physically or if I'm seeing them with what they're telling me that I'm seeing. Like, yes, you're seeing me sitting here with dark hair. Yes, you're seeing me sit here with a baseball cap. Or it's like I can see them. And even when I'm doing readings here, every once in a while you'll see me look. You'll see my eyes turn. Or if I'm looking around the room now. Now, mind you, I'm sitting here in my living room. And there's nothing and nobody. Nothing. It's just me and Bubba's under here. So it's just me. And as you can see, there's nobody here. But there are spirits in here. There are spirits in here. The day I wanted to do the video on spirits, they wouldn't show their faces to me. They wouldn't do it. Some don't like to be on video. Some don't. And that's okay. They don't have to. But, yeah, so that's what I mean. The animals are the way with you. Love you too, Tammy. I'm glad we got your reading done. Brooklyn Way said, where am I in the lineup? Because she needs to make a call. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. You got at least maybe a half hour. You can come back in 30 minutes. I'll still be here. Come back in 30 minutes. I'll still be here. Yeah, the crystal ball is so cool. I want to do it again. I can even use my my black crystal that I have here because it's so shiny. I can use that to scribe, and I can use my crystal ball. Yeah. Yeah, you could see them, Leo. You saw them on my other video. Everybody's seen them. It's pretty cool. Oh, Annette. All right, so who's next? Who's next? Who's on my list? Who's on my list? Who's next, Leo? Lucerne, you're next? Okay. All right, Lucerne, you want to... Did you pay for a question or a mini, honey? Lucerne for a mini, right? A mini. Or a mini or what? Mini? Okay. What are Sean's feelings and intentions towards me? Like, will Sean make the effort to be in a relationship with me again? Ah, okay. All right. All right, I think I'm going to move to the other chair because my leg keeps feeling like a, ugh. Hold on, you guys. Ugh. See, baby, I told you I was still fat. See my stomach? I still see my stomach. See my stomach? I still got a little roll. I still got a little roll. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Oh, gosh. My leg, my leg. All right. Bring this over here. Okay. All right. Oh, that's better. Feels so much better on my thigh. My thigh was killing me. Okay. Lucerne, Lucerne. I don't think you're losing him at all. At all, sweetheart. Okay, can you hear me, Lucerne? All right. So, all right. Hold on, Lucerne. Lucerne. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. That's one. What message do you have for Lucerne? I don't like the way that went. Spirit, don't do it like that. Don't be sloppy. One card at a time, please. Thank you. I love when Spirit does that. I love it. Make sure you guys can see. One card, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take those two. All right. Any other message for Lucerne? Any other message for Lucerne with Sean? Any other message? Any other message? Too many. Too many, please. Too many. Thank you. Any other thing for Lucerne? Thank you. You insist on them. Okay. All right. Anything else? Anything else for Lucerne? Anything else for Lucerne? Okay. All right, Lucerne. We've got a lot of cards here. A lot of cards here. All right, Lucerne. First and foremost, Lucerne. Right now, you might be feeling kind of betrayed about the situation, having a lot of fears that there might have been some dishonesty around some situation. It might be feeling like somebody thinks they got away with something. Strategically. It's like, you know, somebody was planning on this backup or this separation. It's okay. Don't be nervous. There's going to be some swift movement coming here. So there is messages that are going to come in from him. There is going to be communication. This is not done. This situation is not done. You are going to get back together. There's going to be a change that's going to occur. It is going to be kind of sudden. Whatever kind of change this is, it's going to be sudden. Somebody's going to take action. I feel like you're going to get quick results with this. Yeah, it's kind of like a get even game. It's kind of like a get even game. But I don't feel like he wants to break up with you. I feel like he may test you. I feel like he may say that to you. I feel like there may even be the way it is right now. Because technically right now you're like broken up. Technically right now it's like being broken up. Because the communication is not like it used to be. I don't feel like he's showing you his feelings or his emotions right now at all. But what the cards are showing me is that, oh boy. What the cards are showing me is that there is going to be communication. There is going to be some kind of messages going back and forth. Whether that's talking back and forth or him sending you messages back and forth. But I'm telling you, This isn't over. So even if he says, yeah, okay, you know what, we're broken up. That's what he wants to do because he wants you to feel how you made him feel. Because he's feeling a certain kind of way. You hurt his pride when you were done with him or when you broke up with him. All right? Then we have the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, there's some type of betrayal here. You know, that's the first card we had pulled. There's some kind of betrayal. It's feeling like it's fraud. And when I say that, it's because he's not really wanting to break up with you. He's not really wanting to be away from you. Yeah, you've been broke up for over a week now. Good, good. Not good, but good. Like, because I feel like you're already, like I just said, I feel like you're already broken up. And there's no doubt in my mind that that's how he's seeing it. You bruised his ego. Every time you get in a fight, you can't break up. It doesn't need to be that way. You don't need to take that big extreme. So when you argue about something, all you have to say is, I don't really agree with what you're saying right now. I think we need to talk this through. I need to express my feelings, my emotions. I need you to understand how I feel. Or he may need you to understand how he's feeling, why he's coming about something in a certain way. The next card that comes up, again, was the Eight of Wands, and that talked about something happening quick. That's where I was talking about saying he's going to be responding quickly. There's going to be communication that's coming from him. But he's taking a little time out. So this time out could last between 2 and 3. 2 and 3 days, 2 and 3 weeks, 2 and 3 months. But it is a temporary time out. This is going to be a time that you're going to be able to use for yourself to kind of get your thoughts together and realize you got to stop worrying. You got to stop being jealous. You got to stop being over controlling in a certain situation. Listen, he's very attracted to you. But you get pushy. You get really pushy. I don't want you to keep trying to control the situation. I need you to stop being controlling. I need you to stop trying to always make it all about you. It has to be an us thing. You listen to too many other people talking and saying things or making you feel a certain way. The relationship is not between you and other people. The relationship is between you and him. That's it. Okay, BB. Calmer waters are headed your way. Calmer waters are headed your way. I don't recommend you pull away at all. I recommend you stay right where you are. I recommend you keep doing what you've been doing. I recommend if he responds to you, you respond back. I recommend if he texts you, you text back. I don't recommend you reach out. I recommend you be cool. But I don't want you to pull away. Because pull away means I'm not going to respond to you. Pull away means I'm going to block you. Pull away means I'm going to ignore you. Pull away means I don't want you. Don't play the game. Because the game, you'll lose. The game, you will lose. Relationships are not games. And if you're going to play the game, then you're too immature to be in a relationship. So no game. No game. Go about your business. Start studying more. Start getting more work done. Start doing some overtime. Start doing whatever you have to do to keep yourself very busy. Calmer waters, like I said, are coming. Pretty soon you're going to be overcoming this hardship right now. You're going to overcome this situation. You're going to go back to stability. You're going to go back into a relationship with this person. You got to trust your gut and your intuition. The Chariot card is right here. You got to trust your gut and your intuition. You're going to have to use your willpower. You're going to have to use willpower in order to stay strong, but not to argue. You got to learn to start letting some things go. Listen, if you don't listen to me, you're going to lose your relationship. You've got to start letting some things go. Pick and choose these battles. You're causing this for nothing. It's like sometimes I know that you can get moody, and sometimes your mind it gets clouded. I feel like sometimes you let your fear of in your mind, your delusional thoughts become reality. But you have to believe that it's not always what you're thinking that it is. Of course he did. Of course he did. And that's fine. And that's fine. But he is fated to come back to you. Now, whether or not you can make it work or not, I can't promise you that. Because it's going to depend on how you act. It's going to depend on what you do. You can't hold the reins so tight. He's not your prisoner. He was your partner. He still has his own life to live. He still has his own things to do. He still has his own friends that he bothers with. That's not going to change. There is love and harmony to come. You have the Lover's card here. There's love and harmony to come. There can be a union, a partnership. There is a chance. There is a big chance for love to work out between the two of you. But you have got to stop nagging the way you do. And you demand so much attention, it's too much. You need to find things to do. You need to find friends to go with or hang out with. There's a lot of arguments around you too, maybe with family members. There's a lot of arguments here or disagreements because you're always feeling like somebody's not approving of you or somebody's not approving of what you do. Somebody's not in your corner, but they are. But you're looking at it differently. If you're not careful, you're going to deal with the Tower moment. If you deal with the Tower moment, you're going to move on from Sean and find somebody new. You will move on from Sean and find somebody new because I feel like there are two other people that you actually are interested in. I think Sean is your favorite, but there are two other people that you are interested in. And if you continue to play your cards this way with Sean, I feel like he's not in it for a game. He doesn't want to keep going back and forth. He's getting very tired of the behavior. There's something he's getting tired of. Now, I'm not saying he's perfect. Not by any means. I'm not saying he's perfect. He's got flaws. He needs to work on himself. But that's for him to figure out, not for you to bring it to his attention. He'll have to figure that out on his own. You have the Two of Wands here, which talks about you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a strong decision, Lucerne, on what you want to say, what you don't want to say, what you want to argue about, what you don't want to argue about. But you're not acting very independent. You're acting more codependent. So if you can release the codependency, you'll be much better. I know you love him very much, and I know you want to be with him. I know it breaks your heart not to be with him. It shows it right here. But I also know that you know the things that have to change. And he knows the things that need to change. This is not 100% guarantee that you are going to last forever. This one is not. I'm sorry. I can't guarantee that. Things are too up and down and inconsistent. You do good for a little while, and then boom. And then good for a little while, and then boom. You got to get rid of the booms. That's the only way this is going to work. You got to get rid of the booms, okay? All right? Any questions? Any questions before I move on? Any questions? You're going to be fine. You just got to get yourself and your confidence back. You got to get your self-esteem back into where it belongs, and you'll be fine. You got to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, because I think you're amazing and you're very smart. It's almost like, you know, there's a very high degree in front of you, whether that's education and learning or what, but there's something that you're very capable of doing, which is very respected, whether it's lawyer, doctor, something. But whatever that situation is, it's like, you know, you're smart enough for it, but the problem is either you're not taking the right medicine and you can't keep a balanced mind, you're manic depressive, whether you go from highs to lows and highs to lows, or bipolar. There's something, and I'm not being cruel. We all got some of it. We all got some of that. But you need to make sure that you're on the right medication so you stop beating yourself up. Yeah, allow him to reach out. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, my daughter is trying to get rid of her pit bull in Missouri. Does anybody in here know anybody in Missouri? The Brooklyn Way, are you in Missouri? Who's in Missouri? Anybody know anybody in Missouri that would want my daughter's dog? Is so sweet and friendly. A little stubborn sometimes, but a good, friendly dog. Protective dog. Not really good for little kids. Not good for little kids. Teenagers, yeah, but not little kids. Anybody know? All right, Lucerne, so you're good, honey. All right, who's up next? Animals speak. Is that for Tammy? Oh, my leg. Why is my leg causing so much trouble? Oh, okay. That's okay. He's just, right now, he's just playing a little bit hard to get, but I'm telling you, I gotta stretch my leg. I'm telling you, it's going to be okay. Just keep being friendly. Keep talking. Keep the communication open. All right. Texas Pixie. Friends. Oh, from the friend. Hello, friend of Texas Pixie. What can my spirit guides tell me about the situation between me and my wife? Okay. One moment, please. All right, this is for Texas friend. Can I please have a first name? Can I please have your first name? Or your first initial? Can I please have your first name or first initial? I don't know why I feel like there's a R. Is there an R initial around you? Is there an initial R around you? Or a T? R or a T? Is your name with an R or a T? It's an R? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What is the T initial? Is the T initial anything to do with your last name? Is there a T initial that has anything to do with you? Or is your middle name with a T? That's the first name, but what's a T? What does the letter T mean to you? Anything for the letter T? I don't know why T came up as well. I got R first, but then I got T. Letter T. Okay. All right. Is your wife's initial, the last name is T? Okay. Is your wife's initial with a C? Is your wife's initial with a C? Almost like Carol or Catherine? Or a K? A C or a K? Is your wife's initial with a C or a K? Or is there an M? M like Mary. For your wife's initial. C, K, or M? I don't know why I'm hearing that. She's Lisa. Okay. I'm hearing C, K, or M. C, K, or M. I didn't hear Lisa. All right. All right. All right. So let me go back to the question. What can the spirit guide tell you about the situation? All right. I feel like we have a third-party situation here. Something is a third-party situation, first of all. This third-party situation can either be somebody whose work gets involved so much that it takes you away from your partner, or it can be an actual physical person creating a third party, which is dividing you and your wife. There's a third-party situation that is creating a division, a separation between you and your wife. Okay. The initial D may be around your wife. The initial D. Do you know the person who is around your wife? The initial D seems very strong. Yeah, she definitely does. She definitely does. That is a confirmation. She definitely does. There's been some, I want to say, demands from her for quite some time. There's also been some moodiness. There's been some mood swings. Even before this third-party situation occurred, she had some mental health issue that came over her. And it was almost like all of a sudden. Now, whether this was after a child, or whether this was after birth, or whether this was after a tragic situation, perhaps a mother dying, a father dying, a loss of someone. But it feels like something dramatic happened first, and then she changed. And then she started making really stupid choices and decisions. His name starts with S. Okay. Okay. Was there a loss? Was there some kind of a loss? A family loss? Was there a trauma? Was there a huge argument? Was there a huge blow up? Was there something that occurred before this cheating started? Before this cheating started, something was not getting answered, or something was not being satisfied. So whether this is a sexual thing or this is an emotional thing, but something was not being satisfied. So either her needs were not being met emotionally, or they were not being met sexually. Do you understand what I'm saying so far? The past year she started acting different. Okay. No trauma. Okay. I feel like, was there something to do with you spending more time at work? Was there something where you were not present as much as you usually would be? Was there something that kept you from being around a lot? Because I felt like she was by herself a lot. I'm sure yours weren't. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. So is that your energy that I'm picking up on? That you're the one that was feeling that your needs were not being met, meaning emotionally or physically? Is that you then? Because I'm getting two different energies, which I got to know whose is the masculine, whose is the feminine. Now I'm picking up, even though you're the masculine, I'm picking up more of the feminine energy on your side. And the reason I say that is because that's where all the emotions are. Always there at home to help her. During the day, she was home a lot. Okay. I feel like you tried to be the best person that you could be, and I do feel like you would go above and beyond to try to be kind, to deal with her mood swings, because I feel like there was a lot of mood swings that started to occur. I also feel like she kept going out or taking rides or going somewhere, like in the evening, whether it was when you finally got home from work or whatever the case may be. I just feel like she started finding the excuses to go out a lot. Your needs, okay. Yeah, that's why I was feeling the feminine energy on your side, which is normal when you're the one who's being a victim in the situation because of the fact of her technically abusing you by negligence, by ignoring you, by not satisfying your needs, by not even wanting to communicate, not wanting to resolve the issues. I feel like you've tried to talk about this on numerous occasions, trying to resolve this, but I don't feel like she's been willing. Is that right so far? Yeah, tons of mood swings. I get that strong. I get that strong. I also get medication. I also get something to do with medication around her. So whether it's prescription medication or abusing medication, but I get something strong about medication around her. Does that make sense to you? And that could be medicine, I could be seeing that as drugs or alcohol. Any kind of medication that's being abused, whether it's a muscle relaxer, whether it's pain pills, whether it's benzos like Xanax or whatever, or it's alcohol. Which one is it that she was abusing? There's something there. Which one was she abusing? Something is going on. You may not have been aware of it. Or you may have. Are you aware of what I'm saying? She took meds for her period. Uh-huh. Well, beside the hormonal changes, there's more to it than that. I feel like this situation that she's in right now with this other person is temporary. I feel like she thought the grass was greener on the other side. None that you know of. I feel like she thought the grass was greener on the other side. This is somebody that may even be work related to her. Something to do with work related. Or this is somebody from her past. It's either work related or this is somebody from her past. Does that make sense to you? I feel like this person that she's involved with also has a partner. Does that make sense to you? The person that she's involved with also has a partner. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? He was a mutual friend with both of us. Did he have a wife? Did he have a wife or did he have a girlfriend? Because I feel like he had a partner as well, has a partner as well. But I feel like he broke up with that partner or is breaking up with that partner. Perhaps even going to divorce that partner. Does that make sense? Rico, does that make sense? Baby mama. Okay, so that's what he was dealing with. Okay. All right. Yeah. Was he divorced from the baby's mother? Because that's what I was saying in the beginning. That he was going to divorce or separate from that person. He definitely took his energy away from that person. In other words, before he started messing with your wife, he was involved in a relationship that he had walked away from or divorced. Does that make sense? Hi, K Powers. Does that make sense to you? That before he got involved with your woman, he was involved with another person. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He never married, but he definitely pulled his energy away. I also feel like he has trouble either holding a job or maintaining a job. There's something to do with his job or his employment. It's like he was always unstable. This person could have been a common friend of both of yours, but I feel like this person was always unstable. This person also has a problem with his brother. Some kind of problem with his brother. Yes, he did that. Yep, he can't hold a job. That's what I'm hearing. I'm definitely hearing that. I'm hearing like he never has money or he has to borrow money. I'm feeling like he don't really own shit. I feel like he doesn't even own anything. I don't feel like he owns anything. I feel like he's a loser. You know, when people cheat, they don't cheat up to something better. They always cheat down. They always cheat down. Because it's less that's expected of them. If they cheat down, it's less that's expected of them. I feel like your wife is going to reach out to you. There's going to be problems between the two of them. You're going to have to wait this out a little bit, my friend. You're going to have to wait this out a little bit. Maybe 6 months. It could be 9 months. But you're going to have to wait this out a little bit. This could be the month of June. Number 9 could be the month of September. That's what your friend says, yeah. But what's happening here is, yeah, he lives with grandparents. Of course he does. What's happening here is that he's very immature. What's happening here is that he's always had somebody to pick up his bullshit and clean up after his messes. That he's never learned how to take care of himself. He definitely has addiction issues. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't need to even ask you. I'm telling you, he has addiction issues as well. I feel like he also may have been arrested for something at one point in time, whether that's a DUI or whether that's something with assault charges or domestic violence. But there was definitely some type of police report written. There was some type of judge decision made. I'm telling you that now. I'm going to tell you that your wife is going to realize that she made a huge mistake. I believe she is going to communicate and reach back out to you very soon. She's going to let you know things are not the way she thought they were. She's going to try to blame him on the reason that she left. He's super young, and he has babies that he's never cared for until now. Yeah. I also want you to understand that she's going to realize that she's made a big mistake, but she's going to blame him, saying, well, he told me this, and he told me that, and he said he'd do this, and he said he'd do that, and blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, because she don't want to take accountability and responsibility for her own stupidity, and for the fact of walking away from you when she could have made that work, and you were trying to do too much for her. And I'm going to tell you this right here straight up, Rico, is that you were trying to do too much for her, which is why she kept taking advantage of you, because she felt she could, and she felt she could get away with it, because she had gotten away with it in the past. She's going to reach out to you. You're going to have the opportunity to decide whether you want to take her back or not. I'm going to tell you that I don't feel like she's very trustworthy. And I feel like even if she comes back, she's not going to come back with the intention to stay with you forever. She's going to come back to take advantage of you and to use you to try to save up more money, and then once again to leave. She may even contact you and ask you about money or needing money. So, hi, Carol. So I need you to be aware of that, okay? From India, thank you. I need you to be aware of that. She may come back and just try to use you. Be very careful with your monies. Be very careful with your joint bank accounts. Be very careful with what's yours. Be very careful with credit cards. Be very careful. Be mindful. Be protective. Set your boundaries, okay? But she's going to come back toward you. She's going to say she wants to get back with you. It is going to be temporary. Remember that I told you this. It's going to be temporary. You're going to think that she's really trying to make it work and trying to behave and trying this and that. And you're going to think it's all good. And it's all a snow job. Okay? It's breadcrumbing. All right? I would need you to be careful, Rico. All right, that is your mini read. That's the best I can tell you for that. If you need a further reading, you let me know. I do private readings. My private readings are $200. And that is for 45 minutes, not 30, but for 45 minutes, face-to-face on Zoom if you'd like, or over the phone. I don't think you should. I think you should call it a day. I think you should file the divorce and get yourself taken care of and protect all of your assets. Okay? This is not going to be her last rodeo, so to speak. It's not going to be her last rodeo. You got it, Lucerne. Add Lucerne for one more question, please. You definitely deserve better, sir. You definitely deserve better. And I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm very sorry for you having to go through so much bullshit. But it's not because you weren't a good person, and it wasn't because you weren't a good man. It wasn't because you weren't a good husband. Actually, you were very good, and you never cheated on your wife once. You never cheated on your wife once. When she became your wife, you never cheated on her once. Nope. And I feel like she pushed for this marriage, and you were happy to. You were very happy to. You thought it was going to work out. But from the beginning, you started seeing red flags, but you chose to ignore them. That's about all I can say. Carol, questions cost money. 3333 if you want to send a question for a question. It's very sad. I'm sorry for that, Rico. I'm sorry, but the truth will set you free. And the light will always override the dark. So don't worry, Rico, because I'm sure there's going to be new love coming in for you. I know you're not ready right now, but there will be. All right? Who's next? Yep. Cut the cord. Cut that attachment now. Why is my right leg bothering me? It was funny how I first said, when Texas said she had a friend, and I got their initial as R, or I got the initial as T. And R is the first name, Rico, and T is for the last name. Spirit, just don't mess up. I don't think it's Leslie yet. I think we have questions. Leslie, BB, Brooklyn Way. All right, question is Destiny and Lucerne. So let me do a question first. Let me get some of the questions out of the way. Destiny, please type your question. Destiny, if you're here, Life of Destiny, please type your question. And Brooklyn Way has a question as well. Yes, Life of Destiny, type your question, please. Oh, my leg's asleep. I don't know why my leg's asleep. Look at Button's little toy. It's so little. They're Button's little toys. Oh, I gotta walk around my kitchen for a minute. Let me walk. Oh, my leg's asleep. Okay. Just walking, just taking a walk. Let me just check my shrimp. Okay, they're still cold. Okay. Oh, my legs. I'm gonna move back over here. Okay. All right. Life of Destiny, my question is, will I have any long-term issues from the implants, or will it make any current condition worse for you? Life of Destiny. Are we talking about teeth, or are we talking about breast? Are we talking about your chest? I feel like we're talking about your chest. We're talking about teeth or chest? I feel like chest. Are you talking about your chest? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, not the teeth, yeah. I feel like, did you get them removed? Because I feel like you got them out. Did you get them out because you were having trouble? Did you get them out? Did you get them removed? Life of Destiny, did you get them removed? Are you thinking about getting them in? Because you know what? I see you getting them out. So the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like... And the only reason I see you not have to get them out is because I feel like you're going to go to the wrong person to get them in. So there's many different styles, is what they're telling me. There's many different brands. There's many different things. But the safest thing to be filled with is saline, is what I'm hearing, saline. So are you familiar with the fact of saline? The ones filled with saline. Because there's some that are filled with something else, which can be very dangerous. But I'm feeling like there's ones with saline. Does that make sense? Did you talk about that? Did you talk to doctors? Did they say something about saline? Because that's what I'm hearing. That's cute. That's cute in that. Say, hey puppy. Hello puppy. How you doing, little baby? Oh, you're the good little baby. You're the good baby. You're such a good boy. Yeah, he said the saline causes more ripples. Yeah, it does. It's not smooth. But the problem is, so if you don't want to do the saline because of the fact you're not going to get the results that you're wanting, I think it's best to speak to your own gynecologist and talk about hormones and things like that and the exercises and things you can do to increase your breast size. But I'm going to say that you'll get these in, and within 5 to 7 years, then you're going to have problems and complications. And these problems and complications can cause you to get a mastectomy, which is going to be really bad. And it's not a one mastectomy, it's a double mastectomy. So you'll have a good time with them for 5 to 7 years. You'll feel great. But when that 7th year comes, there's going to be a problem, or there's going to be a leakage between 5 and 7. And that's going to cause possibly even death. So I need you to be careful and use caution. The saline is definitely not the smooth look that you want. It's not going to give you the smooth look that you want. It's not going to give you what you're going to pay for. You're not going to get what you're paying for. Yes, Renata. Yes. You did yours 5 years ago. Okay. Well, like I said, between 5 and 7 years. When you first get them, like I said, you'll love them. It'll be great. You'll have a great time with them. Men will appreciate them. You'll be very sexy and very attractive and all the above. But for you in general, for Renata, maybe not a problem. But for you in general, surgery would go fine. Surgery would go fine. Absolutely, the surgery would go fine. Absolutely, and I still stand behind that. The surgery will go fine. When the implants go in, they'll be fine. They'll be perfectly fine. Normal. I'm telling you, 5 to 7 years later. Before you ask me just a question, if the surgery would go well, and I said yes. A little painful, a little uncomfortable, and I said that you would recover quickly. Absolutely, I did. You will. And you will. But I'm telling you, between 5 and 7 years down the road, you will have a problem. But that's it. That's my answer. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's alkaline is different. Some people have more acidity in their bodies, which end up causing things to deteriorate faster. Sometimes something has to be redone a couple years later. Sometimes one doesn't sit exactly where it should. Sometimes the muscle affects that as well. So it is a personal choice of yours, life and destiny. It is a risk, whether you have to decide whether that risk is worth taking or not. There is, I wouldn't ask for the saline because I'd be very disappointed with the effects of that. If you're wanting breast implants, and if this is something to do with your job, this is something to do with your appearance, I definitely feel that it is a personal choice. And making sure that you do your follow-ups, making sure that you don't have any injuries, making sure that you didn't fall, making sure that, you know, you have to be really careful. If you have a car accident and your breasts get damaged during the car accident, can cause you a lot of problems as well. So there's many different things. There's many people who compliment and comment that they did well and they did great, and it's 10 years later and they're okay. There's other people who say within the first 3 months or the first 3 years, they started having complications. So everybody is different, but what I see for you is between 5 and 7 years having a problem. So you can either trust my word, or you can say, you know what, hell with you. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to get them done, and I'll see how it goes. So no matter what, he loves his toys. Oh. But the surgery will be safe. You will do very well in the surgery. You'll recover very well. You'll be wrapped up very tightly around here with compression the first few days. I personally say, go to the gym, talk to personal trainers, ask them what you can do to avoid having to have a surgery, but to get the same results that you're looking for, and I'll bet you they can help you. You're going to have to put in some hard work to get it, but at least it's going to be healthy and it's going to be yours. You know, there's also fat deposits that they can inject as well. There's other options besides breast implants. There are other options. Please look into them. Yeah, not a lift. Yeah. The lift can come back with the muscles by you tightening up your back muscles, your stomach muscles, even your neck muscles, your arms, your arms, and all that will help you. Brooklyn Way, are you here? The Brooklyn Way for your question. Type your question, please. The Brooklyn Way. I love you, Life of Destiny. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Listen, if worst came to worst, after 7 years, you'll deal with whatever the situation is and worry about it then. It's up to you. It's up to you. There's fat deposits, which are very safe to do. People get them in their butt. People get them in their face. People get them in their boobs. But you need a lift, and that's more about exercise. You have a very good stomach. You have a very tight stomach. You can work on the rest. I mean, see how my arm's flabby? I lost all that weight, right? So I got all this extra skin. And the only way I can do it is keep doing exercises. And eventually this skin is going to tighten up so that I get my regular muscle back. But until I can get to that point, this is what my arm usually looks like, because I worked out a long time. But then I was heavy and I lost all my weight. So now I have all this. Sickening. But just like my teeth, I can't get them fixed until I'm off this blood thinner. Okay, so what's your direct question? Because you're asking a question, you're not getting a reading, Brooklyn. So you have to ask your question, please. So regarding Dan what? Like regarding Dan what, honey? Be more specific what you want to know. That's okay. Okay, but I want to know what's your question regarding Dan. I need a more specific question, please. Yeah, very good, BB. Life of Destiny. Try to use bands and weights. Like I said, get a personal trainer. The money you'd spend on your breasts getting done, use a personal trainer. They will help you quickly achieve the goal you're looking for. Yep, all natural. No side effects. Yeah, good chest workouts on YouTube. So the Brooklyn Way, whether you can pull over and type your question, I appreciate it. It has to be a direct question, please. The question that you're asking would be a $55 payment for a reading. You need a direct question for $33.33. Where is it going with Dan? Okay. All right. Things aren't moving really fast between you and Dan. They're not moving really fast. I feel like sometimes there's a lot of unsurety. There's a lot of things that give you doubts. Sometimes you don't understand either his mannerisms or his plan of action. Sometimes he's not very clear speaking on how he really feels. It feels like you're feeling like you're left in the dark in the situation. It's like one day keeps repeating after the other. I feel like he's definitely into you, but I feel like his situation is complicated. There feels to be a complication here. There's something keeping him from taking the next step, whether that's fear or whether that's another person. There may be something that he has to clear up from the past before he can move forward. It feels like there's a messy situation that he has to clear up from the past before he can move forward, honey. But I feel like his intentions, his outcome would be to be with you, even marriage in the long run. But again, he has something to clear up or clean up a mess, resolve something. Once that's resolved, then he can move forward with you. But I don't feel like you're wasting your time. I feel like his intentions are pure. I feel like he does really like you. He's very attracted to you. Okay, next question is for Lucerne. Lucerne, type your question, please. Type your next question, please. Bibi, your little granddaughter over here, or your niece over here, I mean your niece, is snoring up a storm. Brooklyn, I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you. It's definitely moving positive. Stick with it. Stick with it, Brooklyn. Don't leave. Give him a chance to work things out. Give him a chance. You guys are going to last a long time if you give him a chance. She is very tired, snoring up a storm. I don't want to push Sean away. Will me expressing myself how I did in the relationship, living and caring, push Sean away or closer to him? Letting him know that you're sorry that you broke up with him before, that you shouldn't have handled it that way, that you should have talked about the situation, that you should have done things differently. Letting him know that you don't want to be broken up with him, letting him know that you really want to work things out, will definitely make a difference and help. But you must also repeat that you should not have broke up with him because you did hurt his feelings. No, I'm good, Lindsay. I'm good so far. I'm good so far. But that's the last person I have anyway. The mess is himself, yeah. There's obviously shit that from his past that he has to clean up. He needs to figure something out. I feel like you already know what those issues are, Brooklyn. I feel like you already know. But you can't fix them for him. He needs to fix them himself. He also has to make some different choices and decisions. And he needs to clear up or clean up his act. I know you have a lot of feelings for him and you care. But it's also a lot for you to take on, Brooklyn. So I want you to think about that too. It's a lot for you to take on, okay? Right now, it's at least it's giving you something to do, somebody to hang out with or whatever. And you don't always have to be available. You don't always have to say yes. You can always take your own time. Thank you, Officially Rose. Thank you. Leslie, you're up. Question. Question on your mini, please. All right, Lucerne, you do that. I got him at the dollar store. Yeah, go ahead, Life of Destiny. Sure, go ahead. Thanks, Lucerne. Love you. Thank you. Ask your question before I do Leslie's. Leslie, you type what you want your mini about, please. Oh, shit. Hi, Payment. I'm good, honey. How about you, baby girl? How's work going? You working your butt off as usual? Are you working your butt off as usual? Hurry up, my phone's getting ready to go out or something. So type your question, please. Yes, Life of Destiny. Yes, I hear yes. Thank you, Payment. You too. Oh, good. Yeah, I know you're working hard, girl. All right, what's going on in the love department? New person. Is Nicholas going to want to get things moving for it again? Okay. All right, Leslie. Leslie, first thing comes up is the Two of Cups, which talks about somebody coming to make an offer to you. So there is definitely someone, I don't know who. There is somebody coming forward to make an offer to you, somebody wanting to spend time with you, somebody's going to make a proposal, somebody's going to talk about going out, meeting up, that kind of thing. So expect that to come within 2 days, 2 weeks. Next message, King of Swords. King of Swords talks about somebody's going to be head over heart with you. But somebody's also very disciplined. I think this is Nicholas. This is a person who wants to be truthful, very honest with you. He's looking to get some mental clarity in a situation. Thank you, Life of Destiny. Thank you. Thank you. That's cute. He goes, he's cute. All right, so he's wanting to be truthful. He's wanting to get some mental clarity about what's going on. It's like he missed you. That's why he reached out before. It's like, he couldn't believe that enough time has went by. It's like he had been so overwhelmed with a lot of things going on, he didn't even realize how much time had been passed between the last time that he saw you and the recent time that he saw you. Okay, so what else is happening where Nicholas is concerned is that he finds it to be a challenge with you. He finds you to be a challenge. Nicholas is definitely... feels like he's in competition. Again, he is not very confident in himself. Yes, there was another female around him. No, he didn't get really involved with that person because, again, it's like protection. He always has this protection over himself, this guard over himself. He's always feeling like he has to defend his answers or he has to defend his time, like what I'm doing, where I'm going, why I'm doing this, why I haven't called, why I haven't texted, why. So he doesn't like to be always on the defensive. He feels like some people are trying to control him. He doesn't like to be controlled. He likes it when you step back. That makes him want to come forward, like I said many thousand times before. There's going to be an ending to the way you and Nicholas used to do things in a new way and a new beginning coming forward. Yes, he is going to want a new beginning. Yes, he is going to want to have romance. Yes, there is going to be happiness. Yes, there is going to be flirting. Yes, there is going to be a celebration in socializing. So you're going to get out and socialize with him. Is this going to go and become something now? I don't feel like he's quite ready for that yet, but he is turning the corner. In other words, where he used to be with you was a little bit challenging for you. It was like always a competition for you, always feeling like I never can get a hold of him, or he never responds back, or he takes too long, or sometimes he texts us back really quick and he gives you mixed feelings and emotions and you don't know where to take it. You don't know what's going to be next. You don't know what's going to happen next, like what's going to be in your best interest, whether you should stay, go, wait. I feel like he's somebody you should just leave on the side. If he wants to go hang out, if he wants to take you for coffee, you're not in a relationship with anybody right now, then go. Have a good time. But I feel like don't put all your eggs in one basket where he's concerned. This next situation which coming up is going to take some self-discipline with this new person. I don't want you to get overly attached to them. I don't want them to think that you're just wanting to smother them with a whole bunch of attention and everything else. But this new person is coming around you. This new person feels like their intuition is very strong about you. They're going to know that you're a good fit. They're going to know that you're a family, or you have family, like family preferences, family values. This person has very high morals. This person can definitely be trusted. This person is a little bit older than you. This person went through a heartbreak or sorrow or a loss of a loved one. This person can become very over-emotional, and sometimes they can be very controlling and jealous. So I need you to be careful of this new person that's coming in. But they're coming in clean. They're coming in not confused. They're coming in with an agenda. They're coming in with an idea. So this new person is going to bring you a lot of newness, a lot of activity. But you're going to have a problem because you're going to be stuck in the Five of Swords trying to worry about what happened back there. What happened with Nicholas? What happened with Sergio? What happened with the past? You need to shut the door on the past and only allow the people to come through from the past when they try to make that attempt to connect with you, to take you out to move something forward. Otherwise, just this nonsense standstill business, not making any moves, not making any offers, let that door shut, okay? Let that door shut. You be the Queen of Cups that you are, the woman of love, the woman who is wanting to give love, share love, receive love, the woman who's willing and ready to accept a permanent relationship. You have the Justice card, which means finally things are going to start working out in your favor. You've been through so much. We've had this change coming for you, and now you've completed that. The more energy that you've been giving out with your Reiki, that energy is coming back to you as well. You know that, right? Because I feel like you've put out so much energy, not only to me, but to other people. Even to that man that you know with cancer. And I feel like all that energy is coming back to you in a blessing form, which is why you have the Three of Pentacles. It talks about teamwork. You and your spirit guides are all working together, trying to work on building something, finding the security in a situation. You might have a lot of inner turmoil where people are concerned in your life, where lovers are concerned in your life, meaning you don't know what to do. You're feeling like you're struggling. You're trying to make a decision. You're feeling like you don't know who to believe. You don't know what to invest in, what to not to invest in. You don't know when to give up or when to not give up. With the Nine of Wands, it talks about you're going to be persistent. You're going to have courage. You're going to have a test of faith coming up. This test of faith is going to be talking about whether or not you believe in your holy, I want to say Holy Mother, and I'm trying to say Holy Spirit at the same time. Everybody's trying to come out of my mouth at the same time. So your test is going to be, your faith is going to be tested. You're going so fast, I can't even speak, you guys. Come on. Your faith is going to be tested. The Blessed Mother, the Holy Spirit, are all surrounding you and trying to protect you and trying to help you to go in the right direction. They're going to try to guide you. But you remember you have free will, so if you choose to go left and they're trying to get you to go right, then you're going to have to learn another lesson. I don't want you to have to go through another lesson. I want you to stand right where you are, gear up, prepare for what's coming. Your inner child is going to finally start to heal with this new relationship coming. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage from you, but it's going to take the Eight of Cups for you to walk away from something and leave it behind. You have the King of Pentacles, which means, yes, there is a mature man coming towards you. This is very good energy. This man is grounded. He's successful. He's financially secure. He's a business person. He's not a risk taker. He does get preoccupied with financial plans sometimes, but he's definitely about his money and how making his money work for him. I feel like you've manifested this person coming into your life. Now, when I see the Six of Cups in reverse, it means you've been living in the past. You got to get yourself out of the past because you're so great. You deserve somebody better, and you deserve to go forward. If Nicholas wants to come forward, then he better come forward quick because somebody else is going to snatch you up and F him. Too bad. His loss. So sad. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. Bye-bye. Because something is going to open the door for you and it's going to give you a message, and that's coming very quickly. Very, very quickly. See? Coming very quickly. Coming very quickly, and this is about money, prosperity, things working out. When I get the Ten of Pentacles, that means everything is falling into place. It's going to heal that broken heart that you had. Yes, because you're going to have to turn your back on a situation, and you will do that. Because you are in control. You are sitting here. You are sitting here. Just like the King of Pentacles, you're sitting here in control. You're the one saying, you know what, I'm not going to have to do this. I'm not going to have to work the rest of my life. This person coming in is going to fix it so that you don't have to work hard the rest of your life. They're going to take care of you. They, my friend Leslie, are going to take care of you. So if I were you, I would go with the new person that's coming in. Just saying. Hi, Lilac. Yesterday and today, great. Did he make an offer? Because I feel like there's an offer coming. I feel like he's holding on tight, see? There's an offer coming. There's an offer coming. There's a new beginning here. New relationship. The start of something. It's like, you know what? Yeah, this is great. And involve your son from the very beginning. Not all the time, but involve your son from the very beginning. Let him see how close you two are. Let him understand that from the fucking door. Let him understand that from the door. So when he says, oh, you want to go to dinner? Say, you know what? I was taking my son to dinner, but I would love to go to dinner with you and my son. Just like that, okay? So that's how you do it. All right. BB, you're up, right? I think it's BB now. My last one is BB. Hi, Lilac. BB, type your question. BB, type your question. Eddie. There's an E and an F. So like a Frank, maybe it's Eddie, but there's also an F. There's an F. F initial. Frank, Federico, I don't know. There's an F. Felipe, I don't know. Felipe might be spelled with a P, but I'm hearing it like an F. No, he never got it together. Sergio, he never got it together. He's always watching her. He follows her up the highway even. Goes past her job. Haunts and stalks the hell out of her. I'm sorry. So, hi, Seba. I'm doing questions for 3333. So if it's a question like that, if you have a question about my channel, you can ask it. If it's a personal question that you're needing answer to, it is 3333. He's always watching her, Destiny. Always following her. Every time she turns around, he shows right up. Now, it's not possible. Texas is a big place. All right, BB, what do you want your reading on, honey? Yeah, very nervous. Oh, you want whatever comes out, right, BB? Okay, whatever comes out. All right, BB. All right, you guys. So after BB, I got to go. All right, Saba, let my moderators know if you've made a payment. We'll confirm your payment through PayPal or Cash App. Once your payment's confirmed, you can type your question and I'll answer for you. All right, BB. Okay. Okay. What does BB need to know? What does BB need to know? Whoa. Two more cards, two. So, BB, you're dealing with two people or two energies or two different energies right now. There are two different energies around you. Know that you are protected, though, BB. Oh, you are, oh boy. You are highly protected right now, BB. Nobody can put anything on you, so don't believe it. If they say they did, they didn't. Nobody can put anything on you. Ooh. All right, BB, it's important to hold on to your money. So right now, it's like important to save your money, not to over splurge with something. It is okay, BB, if you're going to purchase groceries, food, or something like that. But as far as purchases of things that are not necessary right now, whatever that means, like extra shit, just don't do it. It's important to save your money right now. I need you to take at least $50 and put it somewhere for something that's going to come up. $50, put it somewhere for something that's going to come up after you pay whatever regular bills you got to pay. All right? I also feel like you're looking at somebody from a different light or from a different angle. There's also communication coming for you from an ex-partner. This person is going to be reaching out, wanting to meet up, wanting to see you, wanting to speak with you, wanting to resolve some issues. This person is also having problems with a relationship that they're currently in. They are definitely not communicating very well, or they are being apart right now. I feel like he has turned his back on a situation with the Eight of Cups. And I feel like the Death card is showing that it is ending. That situation with him and that other person, Lisa, I'm supposing, is definitely ending. I feel like there is going to be a balance that comes in between the two of you, and you yes, will give him another chance. Because he's coming in and he's going to ask for that chance from you. I feel like he's going to talk about money and finances and a job, something that he's trying to do. He's trying to get a job or looking for a job. There's something about money that is coming up for him. I also feel like, yes, he's had other options around him, but he's not interested in them. He's only interested in you, and you are a choice, not an option for him. He feels like he lost out on an opportunity where you were concerned. He feels like you walked away from him or turned your back on him. He feels like Lisa was a bad investment for him, and he already seeing that. He's finally starting to see a truth in the situation. I feel like this is due to you asking for him to be able to get the clarity that he needs. This is Spirit telling me you've asked for him to be able to get the clarity that he needs to see what he's really dealing with and what he's doing. You yourself are seeking personal closure. It's like, I want personal closure. I just want to know. I just want closure. It's like, I want to know why he thought it was okay to do this to you over and over and over again. It's like these cuts are still bleeding. That's what I'm hearing. These cuts are still bleeding. And it's also like, you know, you burned a lot of financial gain with him. You burned a lot of your finances over this person trying to help them. But you have to go into this relationship this time without being the financial provider, without being the rescuer, without being the person who saves him. You can go in and save him with prayer. You can save him with love. You can save him with attention. You can save him with kindness. But do not save him financially for anything. Do not support his addictions, because he will in fact come to you about money for one thing, but it is in fact to support an addiction that he has. Again, there's a new relationship going to build here. It's your choice whether you take it as a friendship or you take it into another level. But there seems to be a lot of physical attraction, a chemistry that's undeniable. There's going to be a judgment call here. Somebody's going to make a judgment call, and I feel like that's you. Something's going to be limiting your beliefs for the beginning part of this. There's a phase here where you're going to have limiting beliefs, meaning he could tell you 1,000 things and you're only going to believe 5 of them. You're going to have limiting beliefs. He's going to talk about dark thoughts or nightmares. You're going to have to refrain from control of the situation. A lot of times you try to take control of that situation, and it's not your situation to control. It's his. The advice that you have is very good for him, but at this point in time, you're being advised not to give him any advice. Not to give him any advice. His answer from you should be, do what you think you need to do. Do what you think is going to be for your best outcome. I don't know what to tell you. Tell him. Your answer should be, I don't know what to tell you. You need to do what you feel is right for you. You need to decide what you need to do in order to be on the path or journey that you desire to be on. And you know what to do and what not to do in order to reach that goal. That's got to be what you give him to make this change. Because you need to break this cycle. This cycle's the same. It's the same, the same, the same. It's that he comes back the same. He repeats the same things. He does the same things. The breakup's the same. The get back together is the same. The arguments in between are the same. Everything is the fucking same. So in order to change and have a different outcome, is we got to change it up. We got to change it up. So this time, BB is not there to be the fixer, the healer, the promoter. You're not there to be that person. You're there to be the person that's going to get loved. You'll be there for the person that's going to be treated well. You're there for the person that's going to be on the receiving end this time, not the end that's giving. And if he's blocked, maybe you should unblock, because I don't feel like there's a block here. I don't feel like there's a block, and I don't feel like there should be one. I feel like you're able to control the situation. You're strong. You're stronger than you're giving yourself credit for it. You don't need to block him. You don't need to play the block game. You don't need to play the block game. Your heart says that he's always a friend. Your heart says that you always care. So blocking him yourself, putting up boundaries, saying, okay, no relationship, but I'll be your friend. No relationship, but I still care. And that can be your block. But take the physical blocks off. Take the physical blocks off. Because there's only one person in his life that ever has told him the truth, and that's you. There's only one person in his life that has always had his best interest at heart. That's you. So if your block is on and he needs to reach out to you before he makes a really bad, desperate decision, and he tries to reach you but he can't because he's blocked, you're going to hold that guilt on you for a long time, and you won't be able to get past it if something happened to him. So please, 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 please take the block off. The only block you need to keep is your boundaries. I'm not letting you close until you show me that you've changed. You could talk all he wants, but he has to show you that he's changed. You're demanding respect. You are being the emperor here. You're going to demand respect from him. Once you put your demands in effect, you're going to receive balance, because of 6 of Pentacles. You're going to have balance. You're going to have a renewed sense of self. Magic is going to start flowing all around you. All of a sudden, things are going to start happening really good for you. All of a sudden, things are going to start happening really good for you. It's like magic. See? The magician. Stay the course, BB. You have the Hierophant card. Stay the course. Stay the course. Keep your boundaries. A lot of times you allow him to let you get overly emotional. Don't fall for the triggers. There's going to be triggers. Don't fall for them. He wants you to respond. Don't give him what he's asking for. Don't respond to him in a way where you're responding for the trigger. Because most of the time you're not responding, you're reacting. Because he puts a trigger out and you react. And a trigger out and you react. Now you need trigger out, you respond. So you take your time and you respond. I know you say you can't go back to the way it was. Absolutely not. But the only way it's going to be different is if you go back to it differently. You don't go back to it saying, listen, you need to do this, this, and this, and this. Or you don't need to go back and say, you know what, I can't trust you because of this, 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 and this. You have to leave the past behind. You have to sit here and look at him forward. Let him know that he's the one who has to put the work in, make the changes that are necessary. You have to tell him, you know that if you want to be with me, I'm at this level and you need to meet me at that level. Oh, I do have a bruise there. You have to say, you have to meet me at this level because I'm not going to meet you down here. I'll meet you up there, but I'm not going to meet you down here. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to be on my length, my level, you come to my level, which means you're honest, you're sincere, and you're loyal. If you can't reach me at my level, you have no way to talk to me. I can't hear you when you're down here. And I'm not coming down here to hear you. No, you'll turn your back and walk away on that situation. But I feel like you're going to have a celebration where this is concerned. I feel like you're going to be glad that the past is going to finally be over with. All the bullshit is going to be done. I feel like he's going to make a fool of that girl with the fool card. He's going to make a fool of her. The universe is trying to hand you this blessing because you've wanted this for so long. But you feel so trapped in a situation. It's like, I just don't know. You're so scared right now. Your fear is definitely stronger than any other emotion you got going on right now. And it's not that you don't love him. It's not that you don't care. It's that you got this so much fear. Like, I've been hurt before and I don't want to lose my mind. I don't want to have a nervous breakdown. I don't want to go back to all the bullshit again. And you don't have to. You don't have to because you're going to keep your boundaries where they need to be. You're a natural leader. It says it. King of Wands. You are used to being in control, making very good, important decisions. You think very smart. You have very smart thinking. But you're also very creative. You come up with solutions, and he knows that. He knows that you can help him to understand how he can get from point A to point B. Money is coming in, but again, hold on to your money. Do you understand? Hold on to your money. Do not give him money. There's going to be arguments about money. Stay strong with money. I don't have any. I paid my bills. I paid for my house. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for that. You have the Nine of Wands. You have a lot of courage, BB. And you're very persistent. And that's what a lot of people are lucky to be your friend, because you're very persistent. Meaning that you follow up. And that's part of your medical trade. That's why you're in the medical field. Because it's very important for medical people, personnel, to follow up. Because if you don't follow up, things can get fucked up. You have a lot of self-discipline, so use it. Don't be afraid of it. You've already taken yourself out of a lot of situations that you used to be in. You've gotten rid of a lot of toxicity. Yeah, once in a while, you end up doing a little bit more than you should. Moderation is key for you, BB. Moderation is the key. Okay? Deleting something altogether, probably not a good idea. But moderation is the key for you. There's going to be a new project or new inspiration coming up. There's something at the job that's going to be offered to you. This is going to be a new title or new position. Something is coming up. Remember, I told you that. You're going to have some kind of blessing that's going to come up. And if you get a higher job, like a manager or something, please hire me to come work for you. Come hire me to come work for you. Something's coming good at the job, and then you're going to be able to get me in. Yes, you're going to be able to get me in. They say yes. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Burden, extra responsibility, a lot of hard work. Overloaded right now, and you definitely are overloaded right now. You just got done shedding a lot of stress. You just got done shredding a lot of bullshit. And now that you've cleaned and cleansed all the past bullshit, now that's why you're able to handle this whole new situation in a whole new kind of way. Things are definitely going to work out in your favor. Last cup is the Two of Cups. Last card is the Two of Cups. So somebody's coming towards you, going to make an offer. But you must, in fact, keep your boundaries where they need to be. You must keep your boundaries where they need to be. Let me see one message from Spirit, what Spirit has for you. Spirit, help me with a card. Spirit and God, help me with a card. Whoa, boy. All right. You are the counselor, my friend. Spirit is saying that if anybody can do this, you can. You are the counselor. You are a natural counselor. and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. Do you realize that you are this man's lifeline? You are, in fact, this man's lifeline. Without you, he'll never win. Without you, he'll never beat addiction. Without you, he'll never stop getting charges. Without you, he'll end up homeless. Without you. Without you. You are a natural-born counselor. The shit came up for real, for real. We all know that on here. We all know how good you are. All right. You're welcome. All right, you guys. Thank you all for being here. I will hopefully see you all later. Hopefully, I'll see you later. I'd love to come on later and show you some spirit. So I'm hoping things will go well tonight, spirit, since you just want to be in my house. Maybe you'll see what's sitting in that chair, and we can go from there. All right, guys. Sending you a lot of love and light. Oh, and who's got an idea for me on here real quick about chicken? So I got some chicken breast. I got some cream of mushroom soup. I have some noodles. I have Velveeta cheese, and I have cream cheese. Somebody said you put, how do you make that cracked chicken in a crock pot? Anybody know the recipe for cracked chicken? It's like you put cream cheese, the chicken, cream cheese. Anybody help me with the recipe, please, for chicken? I got to go put my dinner in. I need to make something for dinner that I can eat tonight and tomorrow night. And I have chicken breasts. Anybody know it? It's is it cream of mushroom soup? What's the recipe for the cracked chicken? Anybody know? BB, what's the recipe? I think it's called cracked chicken. Yeah, Beebs. Annette, don't forget me. Call me if you need me. Call me if you need me. I don't sleep good in the middle of the night anyway. You get plenty of rest, okay? Before your surgery, you get plenty of rest. And stay hydrated. I can't have butter. I love Indian butter chicken. I love it, but I can't have all that butter. My cream cheese and stuff is all fat-free. Ranch seasoning, bacon bits, mushroom soup, and cheddar cheese. Ranch seasoning, bacon bits, mushroom soup. Mushroom soup, cheddar cheese. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Tell your crows I said hello. Tell them to watch me, too. Oh, baby, you did good. You had a great reading. Spirit's hot on the trail. Seen the initials and all the shit I can give. Spirit is hot on the trail. Texas, I hope your friend was happy with the reading. Cream cheese. And cream cheese is cracked chicken. Cranky, how do you do it? Do you have the recipe? Payment says onions. Payment says pepper and salt. Hi, Skip. Yeah, my virus. It was a virus. I feel better. I'm getting ready to go cook now in my kitchen. I gotta put my phone on the charger. I love you too, Beebs. It's all right. I'm here for you, Beebs. When you go through it, I'm going to be right here for you. Italian dressing on the chicken in the crock pot. Oh, yeah, that's good, too. That's how my daughter made it the other day. She said it was delicious. Oh, they all love you, too, BB. Add cheddar cheese. So is it cream cheese, cheddar cheese? All that cheese? So I want cream cheese, cheddar cheese. What else? Cream of mushroom soup. And put the chicken in there raw. I better cook it now. It's not going to be done for hours. Okay, Lynn's good, girl. Put some salt in there. Put some Himalayan salt in your bathtub. Or some Epsom salt in your bathtub. Anybody say, oh, the recipe here? I'm trying to see it. Payment had a couple things. Yeah, Payment, she is very realistic. BB is very realistic. Add cream cheese. And Cranky, what's the rest of it? Cranky, what's the rest of it? Ranch seasoning, bacon bits. Oh, I better put it in the oven then, because I ain't got no 5 or 6 hours. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions, pepper, salt, some water. Cover it until cooked. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions, pepper, salt. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions, pepper, salt. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions, pepper, salt. And that's cracked chicken? I thought I had cream cheese. Oh, yeah, cream cheese. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go do it right now. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions, pepper, salt, water, cover. Okay. Onions, pepper, salt, water, cover. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, onions. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, guys. Love you. Oh, went outside my box for employment. Good job, Tammy. Good job. Okay. Thanks, guys.